Hi, my name is Kim Isherwood. I'm an intuitive medium, and today I wanted to answer some questions and give some suggestions to something that I get asked a lot. So I wanted to talk to you about improving and nurturing your own intuitive abilities. So I believe all of us are innately born intuitive. We have a connection with our soul, our inner GPS, and our inner compass. And so as we grow, we kind of lose that a little bit, and we become a little more skeptical and jaded as adults, unfortunately. And so all of us have the ability to come back and reconnect with that part of ourself. And I've worked over the last several years to nurture that and to also work with and mentor a lot of clients and students to help them improve their intuitive abilities too. So I believe in doing that there's 4 steps. 1, you have to decide. You have to decide that now you're going to open yourself up. So it's sort of opening that door, taking that first step, and I liken it to going to, say, the cell phone place and opening up a contract with them. So you would never go into a cell phone store, get a phone, and then say, I don't expect to get any calls, or if I do, I'm going to be like doubtful that that's actually coming through, or that when I get a text message, that can't be right. No, you would accept it. So first thing that you got to do, step 1, is to open up, to let that line of communication come in, and to trust that you're divinely guided and that positive things are going to happen for you. Number 2 is take the time, and you have to quiet down. So you can't have magical, wonderful things happening and be in tune with yourself if you're in the midst of chaos and crazy. And I always say fear and chaos breed more fear and chaos. So it's a commitment, and it's an actual step for you to decide to quiet down. We've all seen those movies where a teacher walks into a room and the kids are everywhere. They're crazy. They're up on their desks. There's, music going. Maybe they're high school kids. I think it was Michelle Pfeiffer that was in a movie. Anyway, they have to come in, and the teacher has to take control of the situation so that everyone can learn. If we're not all on the same page, if we're not all in, a setting where we can learn, nobody's going to learn, nobody's going to tap in. So you sort of have to be that teacher that takes control of the room. Number 3 is meditation. So meditation is undoubtedly one of the most important steps in this process, and it's been studied that there's so many physical benefits, emotional benefits, so many things that are just positive with meditation that you really, really, really have to meditate. So slowing down your mind and making that commitment to create that calm space is going to just lend to your ability to meditate. And there's tons of resources available. There's guided meditations. There's lots of things on YouTube in communities. There's group meditations. Even if you decide that you want to meditate with a friend, just start somewhere. But that meditation process is sort of where all the sweet stuff, the juicy things come in. Number 4 is to trust. So trust is the hard one. That is the big one that everybody sort of struggles with. When we say we are going to ask for messages and open ourselves up to divine guidance, then when we receive it, we have to trust it. And part of that, Debbie Downer, that little doubter part of ourselves, we need to just tell her to take a little break, or him, step aside. So when we trust, we ask for things. So say that you are frustrated with your career, you don't know what direction to go next, and you ask for some sign or some divine guidance of what your next step should be with your career. And then you go to a coffee shop and you sit down, and the person beside you just happens to work in a career that you've always been interested in, or perhaps they're a manager and they are looking for some help, and they encourage you to send your resume, and you take that sign as divine guidance and you say, thank you, yay. You can't just say, oh, that was a weird happenstance and I'd rather just stay in my job because that's more comfortable. So trust those signs. When they come for a reason. You've asked for it. So it's just like accepting when you got your cell phone that phone calls would come to you, that you would get conversations and you would send them out. So that same thing happens with your intuitive guidance. So you have to trust it. So again, the 4 steps are: 1, decide that you're opening yourself up to this and that you're going to allow communication and energy to come through you in all directions and that you are divinely guided. 2, quiet down. Take control of the situation so that you can create that quiet space so that you can start to really connect with your inner knowing, your inner GPS. 3, meditate, create that silent space where those good messages can come through and everything that you need You just expect it to come, and it does easily and naturally. And then 4, trust. So trust yourself, trust those messages, take those signs and celebrate them. So I hope that's helpful information to you. And if there's anything else you can do, would like to know, you can always reach out to me at on Facebook or at my website. My website is www.kimisherwood.net, and I'm on Facebook at Kim Isherwood Intuitive Medium. Thank you for your time and have a wonderful day.